All right. I am so excited. We are near the end. To recap, we finished up the Lightyear saga. So we did the Lightfall, sorry. Lightyear. It's like Buzz Lightyear. The Lightfall campaign. Sadly, the final mission was bugging for us. Couldn't finish it. Still have no idea why. And then we went through the 4 seasons of this year up to the current. Through trial and error, we learned who the witness is. It's a kind of its agenda. We're still trying to figure that out more purely. Plenty of videos like from Bife here. We can help elaborate a bit more. But also, we sent our first guardian into the Pale Heart. After destroying some interference caused by the Vex's reconstruction of the Black Heart. Again, such a great mission. Crow is now there. Mara can form the link. Osiris can now optimize or optimally use the veil. And in a week time, quite literally in a week time, the cavalry will charge through. Cavalry meaning us, and then everyone else is behind us. Like, they're the reinforcements. We're the spearhead. So what do we do? How are we preparing? During this time, the witness has decided, all right, I don't want them following us. All my forces still in the Sol system attack the last city. Hey, Ghost, what's up? I know it's a great game. So here's the launch trailer for Into the Light.
As the final shape approaches, and the forces of the Witness surge at the borders of the city, Lord Shax has been authorized by the Vanguard to place an arsenal of banned weapons from his personal collection back into circulation.
Powerful gear for a powerful guardian. Good luck. Careful with that.
Weapons we once deemed heretical, we now see as desperate measures.
I know you'll use this well. Fight well.
Pushing back buys us only time.
It's so funny how the Recluse isn't as strong as we thought it would be when it came back.
See what you do with that. Magnificent. Nice.
Like, who would have thought Edge Transit would be the most popular returned weapon?
Let them come. Show me what you've got.
So if the enemies of humanity want war, let's give them war.
I remember when this trailer dropped at the end of the final shape kind of more reveal. Because this dropped like an hour before Into the Light launched. So hype. Like, the concept of this is so cool. Building up our defenses, ensuring that our home front can stay secure against the fleet while we pursue through the Pale Heart on an offensive. And then there's been a bunch of lore cards around involving Saint and Osiris being kind of the vanguard that stay home. It is the good game, Ghost. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. So when you load up Into the Light, we were presented with this, which is such a great cinematic.
A guardian. Are we gods? We are connected to the weft and weave of the universe. No one knows how long we live. We stand alongside those without our gifts.
Oh, you are the good game.
We know intimately their lifespans.
No, I recognize your new username.
Despite their resilience. live more intensely than any Guardian I've
Oh, what's up,
known.
man?
Love harder, perhaps. They know tomorrow is never guaranteed. That everything they could become dies with them. So, are we protectors? Our gifts were meant to defend against impossible threats. Those who need us have never needed us more.
There's Amanda's grave.
We could do nothing, and they would still die. What is a Guardian in that moment? Now, across Last City territory, the forces of the Witness surge. Our borders are under siege. Does that make us soldiers? Pushing back buys us only time, but the alternative is unthinkable. We built a city none of us dared to dream of, with allies from unlikely places. We have never had more to lose. I turn the question to you, on the eve of our darkest hour.
This is my wallpaper, by the way.
What is a Guardian? Define us, in this moment, for all time.
Chokes me up a little. So good. Man, when that played, when we launched into the light, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, the game mode itself is really fun. It's a wave-based onslaught, right? We have to defend our ADU, automatic defense unit. We can build turrets, decoys, trip mines to help hold back the onslaught. But the lore implications of all this cinematic, that's what it is. Now, I am going to load up Destiny. And Bungie put together a fantastic little cinematic in the game itself to help new players get caught up with the story. So it might be a refresher on everything that's happened that we've been going through these last 8 parts. But this will be the last thing of catching up. We will be caught up with everything. Everything we will see after this is final shape marketing to get us hyped for next week. Oh, the game might be down, huh? We'll see. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because it's the new weekly reset. We'll see if it loads us in. If not, it's fine. We don't have to watch it. I thought it was just a really good resource Bungie provided. Another really good resource Bungie has. Go to their channel. We need to see this, by the way. Maybe? No. I'm trying to see if they put in any. These are all trailers. So I kind of doubt they put it in here. They have a light and darkness video. We gotta scroll through a bunch of stuff. Hold up. It's down here. Yeah. Oh, wait. Game looks like it's loading us in anyways. Yeah, we're good. We good. How's my audio? Oh, no, we're still good. Okay. So if you go to your timeline and go all the way to the beginning, Destiny calls. Yeah, we'll play it.
Some say this universe is made of light and darkness. These ancient forces flow through all matter and energy in our solar system and beyond. But we haven't always known this. When the Traveler arrived in our solar system, they called it many things. A ship, a planet, a god. Its presence provoked and inspired great change.
If you've been here with me since our journey,
moons and planets.
a lot of this will feel familiar.
Our lifespans increased threefold. And we launched colony ships to
Imagine living till
worlds
300.
beyond our own. This was our golden age.
Think about that. You would have lived, if you were born during the American Revolution, you would still be alive today.
To collapse. The Traveler was pursued by an ancient enemy. A voice in the darkness. It found us. Humanity lost everything. With the last of its strength, the Traveler pushed back its enemy to create something new. The ghosts. In the dark times that followed the collapse, the ghosts chose the first light bearers. Immortal warriors gifted with the power of the Traveler's light. Humanity faced many threats in those days. Invaders from beyond our system arrived in droves. Pirates, called the Fallen, came to scavenge the remains of our golden age. The warlike Cabal came for our territory and resources for conquest. The Hive, ravenous worshippers of death, came to feed their infernal hunger. And the Vex, strange living machines, came to recreate our world in their own brutal image. We fought with each other as well. For a time, chaos reigned. Though in the end, we came together to rebuild, to heal. We built a city under the Traveler. The last
The
safe
original
city
music
of
from
Earth.
Destiny.
In this city, humanity lived peacefully in all its forms. The humans, Earth's original inhabitants. The Exos, marvels of the Golden Age. And the Awoken, a people touched by both light and dark. Lightbearers took an oath to protect the last city. Over the centuries, they earned the title Guardians. The Titans, paragons of strength and bravery. The Warlocks, mage scholars trained in the arcane arts. And the Hunters, bold adventurers gifted with cunning. Guardians know that when they stand together, they are stronger. And now, new threats use our own powers against us. The Black Fleet closes in, edging us toward a second collapse. And our greatest adversary, the voice in the darkness, is revealed. A being of unimaginable power. The Witness. But all is not lost. Brand new Guardians rise every day to shape the future of our solar system and beyond.
See, really good recap of Destiny. And a great way to lead up to today. Let's see here. Let's mute that. Oh, now it's trailer watching time. There is one mission that we will play. But after that, well, other than that, we have technically 4 trailers now. But first up, Into the Pale Heart.
When I woke up in this place, I could have almost believed it was paradise. I feel the light flowing through me. It's everywhere. The ground beneath my feet is a memory.
Look how trippy that's gonna be. I forgot we're gonna have to deal with that.
So is the grass. And the sky.
Gosh, it's gonna be so good to hear Nolan North's
The
voice
sun on
again.
my face. And around every corner, every familiar hallway, I keep expecting to see you. But instead, corruption, blight, sickness spreading through the Traveler. Because the Traveler's where I am, isn't it? This disease, I can feel it too. Something in the pit of me knows it won't stop after it's consumed this place.
Gosh, this place is gonna be so cool.
Me, the entirety of everything and everyone we know. It wants to infect it all. We gotta stop what's happening here. Now. Before it's too late.
A final shape is coming.
The Witness's nose, I think, in combination with the eyes, gives it such a weird look. Yeah. That's where we're going. That's the environment we're gonna have to face. All right, I need to set up my Xbox because we need to go back to D1. But Kimmy, why are we going back to D1? I thought we're past all of that. We're playing D2. We're working on the final shape. What could possibly be in D1 that warrants us to do this? The freak? Well, I'll tell you. Probably should have had this set up before, but it's all good. Most of my cables are in the same spot. I just gotta replug everything. Mr. Krabs, what's up? Second, gotta set up all of this. This Destiny 3? It might as well be. Let's be honest here. All right, you guys aren't hearing any like game audio right now, right? Like you can't hear Destiny 2? Hold up. Hold up. What's happening here? Okay. Yep, we're going back to D1. Because before we finish off this journey, before we go into that Pale Heart, there's a very touching mission that I absolutely love in Destiny 1 that I didn't know where to put it because I really wanted to play it as part of this journey. But I think here is a good spot. After we learn a little bit about what's happening in the Traveler, we watch that cinematic with that kind of wraps up this whole saga. And before we move on to the last few trailers of Final Shape, it's time for us to go back to the Cosmodrome. Like, really go back to the Cosmodrome. Yeah, Destiny 2 definitely has more DLC and has gone longer than D1. Mr. Krebs, you're catching us at the end of our journey. I've already played through all of this. Like I said, this last mission, it just didn't feel right to play it before we even got into D2. So we're gonna jump in and play this mission before we resume our trailers. Do you guys know what mission that is? A Kvostov Rising. And what better way to finish this off than with the Kvostov itself?
To finish the Kvostov, we'll need a Golden Age firing pin. Shiro gave me a few ideas of where we could start looking. I laughed when I scanned the coordinates. They're awfully familiar.
Hey, Bash, thanks for the follow.
It seems like yesterday we were racing the Fallen to get to that rusted old ship. Now we just need one little piece of metal. I'm detecting traces of fuel leakage from an Arcadia jump ship.
Gosh, the recoil on this thing is ridiculous. Look at this.
But there's no pin here. Let's get out into the open.
I've had my hand in battle royales, Mr. Krabs. Not a fan of them. You're just here to trash on Destiny. I'm just gonna ignore you.
I really did spend a long time searching for you. I'll always remember our first day through here.
Remember this. This is a reminiscent trip.
Nearby and he's got a pin on him. Bet he just threw it in with a bunch of other scrap. Doesn't even know what he's got. That captain's using a powerful strain of Siva. He'll be hard to take down. Keep after him.
My gosh, it's like Randy the Vandal. Why are you so tough? Goodness sakes. So we got some more news about the new Kavastov coming into final shape. Doesn't look craftable. I'm still holding on to hope that it is. Gosh, I cannot handle this gun with this recoil. Oh, it's so bad. I need this gun to be like half the firing, or like right in between the two firing rate options that we got. Because one thing to know, our ghost has been looking for a guardian ever since its creation, and if I recall the lore, all the ghosts were kind of created at the same time, right at the start of the what do you call it, of the collapse.
Fine, hold on. Okay, I've reacquired his signal. Ugh, he's leaking Siva mites. Must have been pretty deep in the Plague Lands. At least it means we can track him.
So all throughout the Dark Age, the City Age, the all the way up till now, really, like it's been a long time, right? Some of the ancient guardians like Zavala, Shax, the Drifter.
Get me close to that Siva cloud.
Our ghost has been alive through all of that, looking for us. Oh. And he finally found us about 10 years ago.
He's definitely leaking mites. Let's follow the trail.
I forgot these mines don't they don't proc on each other like in D2. Ow. Look at that recovery.
I remember this room. Huh. And he's right around here. Be careful.
There he is. You see him?
There he is. And the servitors have him shielded. Don't let him get away.
Oh, no, can't go that way. You're gonna teleport out here? Yeah, you are. I got this, I got this. Yeet! Yeet! Oh my gosh, grenade throw distance. Oh! Sticky grenades, please. Gosh. Oh! Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, this is unfortunate. Gosh, switching from D2 to D1. It's so different. Ow! Stop it. Ow. Oh, come on, Kimmy. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Look at that super regen. It's ridiculous. Like I said, in Destiny 2, we can have it the same, but we have to really mod into it. But in D1, this is just normal. Okay, we're falling rockets. That's reassuring. There's ship behind us dropping enemies? Or are you just here to ensure that I don't stay in this area? I believe that's the case. Yeesh, what's up with these things? Ow. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Ooh. Quit dropping mines on my face. Get out of here, Captain. Not dealing with you yet. I think you get bonus super energy for special weapon kills. In Destiny 1, or D2, they switched it. So primary weapon kills give you more. Finally. Give me that key. Or armor
Patching in the
materials.
Iron Temple now. Shiro, we've fit the firing pin and the weapon looks exceptional under my scans. Great work.
That's good to hear. You've got a chance to use it, too. A group of Fallen are mustering from the catch out on the highway.
We're on it. Let's go introduce them to an old friend. I count myself lucky I decided to swing back through Russia when I did. If I'd gone south instead of north, it could have been years before we met. We did it, though. We got that ship flying, and I got you back to the city. And now look at everything we've done together.
Imagine, chat. Like, our Guardian's been pivotal in the events of this universe. What if Ghost had decided to go, what do you say, south instead of north or whatever? North instead of south? And I don't even blame Ghost for not finding us quickly. You know how much ground you have to cover? And not only just like on Earth, but Mars, Venus, Mercury. In other cases, you know, Titan, Io, Nessus, the Dreaming City for Porkchop. Or Glint now. Okay, I was gonna say, we needed ammo. You jumped really far. Goodness.
Hey, take a look at that view. Can we swing over there?
Enjoy the view with Ghost.
Every ghost is born knowing that we have to find our guardian. We don't know what they look like.
Oh,
Not
wrong
on
button.
the outside, anyway. On the inside, I'd always known who you were, and that together, we could be something more. When you think about everything we've seen, everything we've done, I feel like I made the right choice. We should let Shiro know how it went out here. Let him admire his handiwork. And thanks, you know, for being my guardian.
Does that not make you tear up a little? Oh. Yeah, I'm happy I played this mission here. Thank you, Ghost. All right. That was it. That was all we needed to do in D1. Love that mission. When we played that for the first time, gosh, I was just in tears. So with that in mind, chat. Oh, wait. You guys need to see the screen.
After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back. Why you were chosen. The truth is, I didn't know then. It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all we've seen, all we've lost, this fight might be our last. So I'm asking you one last time to rise.
It took so much planning for me to figure out how to do the order of these trailers, that mission. Now really watching through this and playing through that mission, I think I picked a good order, chat. We have one more cutscene, or one more trailer, I should say, and then the new one. If you weren't hyped before with the location, the story beats, then maybe the gameplay trailer will finish the job for you.
We need to go.
Keep moving!
Go!
The witness brought darkness into the traveler to turn their threat into our annihilation.
Something's changed in the Guardian. New power. I can feel it.
I just realized what that looked like. I'll talk about it later. But. Just.
Take this power, Guardian. Be brave in dark places, for we are the light of hope.
Remember, Guardians make their own fate. Prismatic is gonna be so good. Oh, I just... That part where the Guardian gets his... Where you get your Prismatic for the first time. I didn't recognize it before because, you know, there's a giant tree in the way. This is the tower. This is the Vanguard. This is where their table used to be. Cade would stand here, Zavala there, Ikori here. This is the tower, the Vanguard room from D1. What better place to acquire Prismatic? Anyways, there's your gameplay trailer. With the stakes as high as they are, and with us being as close to the Traveler as you could physically get, we will become masters of our power. Alright, chat. I am ready for this final. Are you ready? I'm ready. The final shape launch trailer. I have not seen this. Oh my gosh.
Witness nears the final shape.
It's reshaping reality into a perfect stillness. I'm done burying my friends.
It's the end of everything. Might as well try to stop it.
One last step. Together.
Oh gosh.
Into the end.
This place.
It's hard to describe. An infection. Festering.
You said it spoke to you.
The witness shows us what it thinks we want. It's a lie.
Nightbearer. Let us lift the weight of suffering. Join us.
Zavala, please, don't do this.
Does Zavala succumb to temptation? Oh, what is that?
Nobody makes my fate but me.
Oh! I'm so excited for next week. I don't even know what to say. Where to begin? First off, that was so trippy with this intro scene. Is the witness actually affecting our world? Like, has it acquired that power? Because right here, right? Is it reshaping our reality? Has it done it? Like, are we really on that line where every second that passes, more lives are dead? More of our world is altered and reshaped? If that is the stake, I don't know how they were able to raise the stakes even higher, but they did by making it, yeah, it's happening now. Go and stop it. Not a, like, we just need to stop it from starting. And just the cinematic.
Into the end.
Like, look at that. And then just being able to see your fire team's face in your ship as you fly in. Cade looking at his own funeral. The Witness doing something to Zavala. And honestly, this part is one of the coolest.
Nobody makes my fate but me.
This is this is what I was hoping for. My gosh. First off, I am shocked we have this many fallen ships. I just House Light is not that big, but like we're bringing everyone. Kaido's fleet, I understand. She still has a good following, but look at this. It's pure invasion. That's what I wanted. I'll probably be watching this trailer every day, multiple times a day between now and then. But chat, that's it. That's the end. Reliving 10 years of Destiny. I've watched some other videos from Bife and I forgot the dude's name, but Bife references his video in his Winnower video, right? The new one that Bife just put out yesterday. He references a video that was kind of the main inspiration for it, where he gets most of his detail and information, and he links it. So I was watching that first. And a lot of interesting points were brought up. The first one being that just there's been multiple writers throughout Destiny's lifespan. And a lot of the retroactive stuff, like there was a lot of inconsistencies that we saw as we were playing through the game and the lore. And even now, like, there are still things that just don't add up. Like, it feels like there's two voices of the darkness speaking to us. One is the Witness, and the other, we believe, is the Winnower. We don't think they're the same. Because their goals, their agendas, their approaches are vastly different and contradict each other. But anyways, that's something to keep in mind as we go into the final shape, as they might be introduced. Like, this Light and Darkness saga is going to end with the Witness being destroyed, the main threat to our solar system, our light. But that doesn't mean we will know who the Traveler is, where it came from, what the Veil is, where it came from. Why are there these paracausal entities doing what they're doing? Because the Witness is just another civilization like ours that was blessed with the Traveler's light. They aren't some primordial being that is paracausal born, right? They're essentially what a guardian is, except they were born of darkness and have a really terrible agenda, whereas us, the guardian, are born of light. And our purpose is to defend our people. So that was just, it was good to listen to that because it answered a few of my questions that I've brought up as we played through this. But yeah, that is 10 years. I have been living with this game for a very long time. I've immersed myself in its lore probably more deeply than anything else. I think Star Wars might be the next one that like I kind of invested a lot of time into. Problem with Star Wars was a lot of it got retroactively cut out thanks to Disney acquiring Star Wars, so I kind of stopped following that lore for a while because a lot of the stuff I had learned and memorized and researched is now out the window. But with Destiny, I don't think there's been another franchise I've invested more time, energy, and heart into. I don't plan on streaming between now and then. There's nothing much more for me to do. I don't want to start a game or stream other things my time's going to be on preparing myself for final shape. Already this past week, I worked on getting rank 11, completing Pantheon, getting the Godslayer title. I'll be spending a lot of time this week helping other of my clanmates getting this title as well. There's a couple other small things I need to do and top off on and ensure that when Tuesday arrives, I feel as prepared as I should be for the end of the world. Given you don't have to do anything. But in my head canon, my guardian's taking this seriously. He's sitting there, preparing everything he can to fight this. We're going to switch off Icenotef. That's more like it. That's who I believe my guardian looks like. At least this helmet and this chest piece. But yeah, that's it. That's 10 years of Destiny. Bungie has had their ups and downs. I can't say I agree with the corporation as a whole. They are the same as any other corporation. One of the reasons why my own personal life I decided not to pursue jobs that work for corporates. I wanted to find a job that was more fulfilling, that wasn't just feeding money into rich people's pockets through my work. One reason why I pursued to become a teacher. It was just one of the options that appealed to me. But I also understand that all the people working on this game, they love it. Like, I love this game, but they love it more. And I'm not saying they're perfect. There's been hiccups and stuff. Obviously, my time with Lightfall definitely explained that. The issues of Amanda's death. Those are just the more recent ones that I can think of, but there have been a lot of falterings, and I don't blame people for not wanting to come back, but I'm happy I'm still here, because I have no doubt this is going to be the conclusion and finale worthy of 10 years of staying with this game. Until then, I will see you all next week.